Hi everyone, good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're watching this video. Do you know that there is a sequence to the marketing mix? Now, a lot of people, in case you don't know what a marketing mix is, your 4Ps: your product, your price, your place, and promotion. There is a sequence. You must have a product, price well, distribute, which is place, and then promote. It's always that sequence. But I tend to think, as a brand owner, as a business person, you should be obsessed about your product. Your product has to be the T. If there's anything that's going wrong, I will check your product first. That's the first thing I will do. So product is the T. I'm going to give you two examples here: product as a service and product as a product, physical product. Now, product as a service. Last week, Saturday, I was preparing for my friend's wedding, and over the course of the week, I was looking for a hotel, and he told me about this site, service site. Beautiful site. They do different hotels, and then you could book a hotel and, affordable rate. And then I saw a deal very close to where his venue was, because it's going to be like really late, and I didn't want to drive back. And it was like, give myself and my daughter a treat. So I booked on this site, and he says that all inclusive. We were so happy at work. We were like, yeah, we got the good deal. There was breakfast included and everything. It was for one night. And then I booked, happy. And then when the invoice came from the hotel and everything, they said I'll have to pay for breakfast. I was like, why? I did a screenshot of the deal from the partner site. That's the website. We went and sent it to the hotel, and they said, sorry, you bought it from that site, so there's nothing we could do about it. Best believe Moi will not be using that site again, so they've lost a lifelong customer. Why? Because, if you put there that your product delivers this, it's got to deliver whether you're a third-party site or not. Second example, there's this page on Instagram I follow called Jollof and Kimchi. And in one of her trips, she has an iPhone 17 Pro Max. One of her trips, they went into the ocean and she was recording, and then her phone fell into the deep ocean. And she was just frantic and was unhappy and crying. And they were looking for divers that would go into the ocean to look for her phone. 1 hour later, listen to the timeline. 1 hour later, she found a diver. And then the diver took like 30 minutes to get to where she was. And like, show me the circumference where the phone fell. And for 2 hours, this diver was inside the ocean looking for the phone. And she was like, oh my God, all her memories, everything she had put in the phone, she was just really, really upset about it. And then what felt like eternity, the diver came out with her phone recording. And she was like, Apple, you have a lifelong customer. Talk about product endorsement. It made me think, it's time to get a new phone. Yeah, I use an iPhone, but maybe it's time to get an Apple 17 Pro Max. But just to tell you how powerful your product is, when your product delivers, you get a customer forever. And one of the things we actually monitor is product lifetime commitment. When you got a customer's lifetime journey with your product, it's something we in marketing we actually track. And imagine that lady, she will never use another phone. She will be the gospel. She will be an ambassador. In fact, a lot of people in the comment section said, oh, talk to Apple. They were tagging Apple because, look, that is an endorsement on its own. So I tend to believe strongly that your product is the most important in the P. Yeah, they will say, oh, without a product, you cannot use marketing. Yeah, we get that. But if you're not evolving your brand, if you're not evolving your product, whether service, whether goods, man, so this is my charge to you today. Look at your product. If you've got so many complaints, I think you should fix it. If not, you will continue to lose customer, and your product will continue to dip until you have to pull it out of the market. Be it service, be it physical good. So, yeah, product is. Right?